When did you realize what kind of man your stepfather was? My mom was married to my bio dad until I was 8. Those were the worst years of my life. My father hurt me in every way you can imagine, and in the ways you really don't want to imagine. Finally, I told my mother. Thank God she had my back. No questions asked. She left him, put me in therapy, and I tried to move on with my life. She started dating Marty when I was 12, and I was nervous because I just didn't trust men. But Marty was so patient. He never pushed me to see him as a father figure when it was clear I wasn't ready. By the time he and my mom got married, I liked having him around. I didn't think of him as my father, just as a kind and funny man in my life. But that changed when I was 17. One day I walked out of my school and my father was there waiting for me. He told me he wanted to talk. I made some excuse about having to get home and got away. I was so freaked out and just wanted my mom. She was still at work when I got home, but Marty was there, and he could tell right away that I was upset. I ended up telling him everything. I'll never forget how his face changed when I told him what my father did to me. He told me he'd be back in an hour and walked out of the house. I was shaking, thinking I'd scared him away and my mom was going to be devastated, but he came back and gave me the biggest hug. He told me not to worry, that my dad was never going to bother me again. I realized there was blood on his knuckles. I'd never felt safe like that before. That's when I realized what kind of man he was. I've called him dad ever since.